Senses on all to you. Thank you for joining this class every day. We are very obliged to all of you. So today we will be starting the class with the song by Bhakti Vinoda Thakur. Over to you, Sonali Negi Mataji. The Vaishnava song, please sing that song. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Krishna Varta Vinana Asad Varta Bali Jana Se Vaishya Ati Bhayankari Shri Krishna Vishayamati Jivira Durlabha Ati Sei Vaishyamati Laya Hari सोना माना बाली तो माया सोना माना बलि है तो माया मुक्ति नाम शार्दुलिनी तारा कथा यदि सुनी सर्वात्मा संपत्ति गिली खाया तदुभय त्याग कर मुक्ति कथा परिहर लक्ष्मीपति रति राखा दूरे सेरति प्रबल हैले पाराव्यो में देया पहले नाही देया वास व्रज पूरे ब्रजे राधा कृष्ण रति अमूल्य धन धन अति ताई तुम्ही भज चिरा दीना रूप रघुनाथ पाया सेई रति प्रार्थनाया ए भक्ति विनोद दीनहीना ए भक्ति विनोद दीनहीना Discussions about useless things without speaking of Krishna are like a frightening prostitute. Such talks takes away thoughts about Krishna which are extremely rare for living beings. Listen, O mind, let me tell you. If you listen to the crouching tigress called liberation, Mukti, it devours all the opulence of the soul. Renounce both liberation and useless discussions, and even give up attachment for the Lord's form as Lakshmi's husband, Narayana. If your love for Narayana is too strong, it will send you to Vaikuntha, Paravyom, and you will not find shelter in Vraja. But love for Radha and Krishna in Vraja grants a unique and incomparable treasure. So pray for that every day. This lowly and poor Bhakti Vinod prays for such love at the feet of Srila Roop and Raghunath. Thank you. Hare Krishna Maharaj, done with pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances onto your lotus feet.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Dhanvat Pranam, my humble and respectful obeisances to you. On behalf of everyone, I welcome my beloved super spiritual master to enlighten us on the verse 4, day second of Manah-Siksa. I I apologize if I cause and if because of me any fault is there, but I welcome my spiritual master who is very simple, very kind, very merciful by heart, because of whom we all are surviving. So, welcome you, Maharaj, over to you.
Hari Hari Bol. Thank you. Thank you. Nama Om Vishnu Pariya Krishna Pisaya Bhutale. Subhate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinam. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini. Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Pastatya Desachari. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Utaparakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Siri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savajutam Purijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitanscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapakanchana Gourangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Suti Devi Purnamami Hari Priya Panchakal Patarubhyascha Kripa Sundibhyai Vacha Patitanam Pavinivyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur Goswami Ki Jai Srila
Maharaj,
Raghunath
sorry.
Ki Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Shri Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai Hari 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 Bol. Welcome all the dear devotees to our discussion on Sri Manah-Siksa, the splendid instructions, the mind, by Sri Raghunath Goswami, who made the feast offered by Bhaktivinoda Thakur and other acharyas, and it is heartily, affectionately distributed to the Chakora-like devotees. So, yes, let's continue our feasts. Although we are observing Kartik, but this feast does not break our vows. It doesn't break our vows. This feast is so auspicious that although we are eating very nicely, we are considered to be fasting. Just like who? It's a quiz for all of you. I'm not been asking questions. It's a quiz for everyone. Just like who? You know. Do you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, Gurudev.
Like who? Please answer my question. Otherwise, I'm not going to take any question today.
Can you repeat again, Gurudev?
Okay. I was saying that although we are fasting for Kartik, and some of us have taken a vow of fasting, but this feast, it does not break our fasting. Our fasting continue, even though we are eating to the neck. It doesn't break our fasting. Like who?
Example, someone who
Example.
like Amrish Maharaj.
No.
Okay.
Like Srila Prabhupada and Parikshit Maharaj.
No.
Like non Nityananda.
No.
We have more raised hands, Gurudev.
Yes, go ahead.
Dipali Mataji, please. Okay, Dipali Mataji, please unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, like Raghunath Das Goswami, he had 2 spoons of buttermilk and
Mataji, you are
No.
muted again.
Huh? Yeah, you
Okay.
try.
Bhakti
No.
Kamita Maharaj, please. Sorry. Bhakti Kamita Prabhu, please unmute yourself.
Eating so much and he's fasting. Who is that? Yes, Kamalakshi, who is that?
Hare Krishna Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisance. Gurudev, like Raghunath Das Goswami, he was
No.
he was taking only two.
No.
Okay.
Danila? Beam? No.
Maharaj, only Krishna can do that.
Are we exhausted?
No.
Dipali, thank you, Dipali. Thank you. Please, who again? Haribol. No. Who's yes? Dipanshu Prabhu. Haribol. No, not Dipali. Who said the hand before Dipanshu? Somebody said the hand before. Who said the Duvasamuni? Who said?
Arjun Dubey.
Arjun Dubey ki jai. Duvasamuni and Krishna. 2 persons, they eat. And they are fasting. Duvasamuni, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank all of you. Thank all of you for trying. Yes, Duvasamuni. He eat all the food the gopis cooked. Not only one gopi. He ate and he's fasting. And Krishna is a brahmachari, even though he's kissing gopis every day, he is a brahmachari. So Krishna and Duvasamuni, thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. You are all very intelligent. All of you are very intelligent. Thank you. So yes, let us continue to feast at the same time, fasting like Duvasamuni. Okay. Yes. My screen is small today. Usually respond.
Shri Gurudev, you are seeing the videos also of the side?
Yeah, the video is one side. No, the video is okay. But the whole thing, I want to expand it. But the icon for expanding is not showing. View options. Zoom ratio. Fit to window. 100% size. No, it's still not showing.
Maybe you should try 150.
No. Usually it should show, but it's not saying now. Let me one side. This thing is the option here is covering the cover is inside.
Okay.
Color use plus. Let me see plus. No. It's inside.
There's a little gray panel at the top at our end only, Gurudev.
Yeah, this green here is covering the option for expanding the screen. You are viewing technical team. Kendra screen. Yes. Usually it shows it, so I can expand it, but now it is not showing.
Yes, Gurudev, just 1 minute.
I think it's coming from your side because
Let's keep it the way it was before.
yeah, I have trouble. Because even this will not show. It's too tiny. I cannot read it. Except I zoomed it.
We are trying just once again, Shila Gurudev, 1 minute.
Okay. Maybe I can open from my phone.
See?
Is it visible now, Shila Gurudev?
Yes, I'm coming. Let me see. No. Back to the same.
Is
Not sure.
Ramdev Prabhuji there?
Oh wait, I use my phone. I can speak when I use it. Don't worry, let's continue. So we are in verse 4. My voice is also coming. My voice is coming.
We can hear you, Gurudev.
Okay. Oh mind, abandon the prostitute or mundane talks, who plunders all intelligence. Do not listen at all to the stories of the tigress named Bhakti, liberation, who devours all souls. Moreover, also give up attachment to the husband of Lakshmi, Sri Narayan, who only lead one to Vaikuntha. Indeed, Yen Braj serves Sri Radha and Krishna, who give one the jewel of their own love. The Prema in Vaikuntha is covered by opulence, the respect, adoration in the dealing between the master and the servant. The relationship between the master and the servant is not very sweet, like that of friends or that of conjugal lovers. Because among friends, there are no restrictions. You see, Arjuna and Krishna, Arjuna did not see Krishna as the supreme personality of Godhead. They stroll with holding hands. They hold each other's hands while they are strolling. Yes, yes. Lie on the same bed, they eat the same plate. They talk casually. There's no question of superiority. Everything is the same casual. That is why Krishna did not give instruction to Arjuna until became disciple. And the purpose is proper mention. The relationship between the master and the disciple is very serious. Very, very serious. It's not a casual discussion. We're friends, it is casual. So it is a sweet dealing there. That is what we get in Vaikuntha. In Goloka Vrindavan, it is sweetness that everyone celebrates. In Vrindavan, there's always sweetness. Nothing more than that. Always sweetness that is being celebrated. So we are being advised by Raghunath Swami and explained by Mr. Bhakti Thakur. What is expected in Vaikuntha, what is expected in Goloka Vrindavan. Here we see the picture, the prostitute of mundane talk, still the desire for love of God from the heart. And here we see the talks of impersonal liberation is a tigress ready to eat the soul. Impersonal liberation is like a prisoner who contemplates suicide. Desire for material enjoyment and liberation are like two witches. Two witches. All right. Now we continue. Sarvatma Gilani Mukti Vya Griya Kata. Discussions of Mukti, of merging into impersonal Brahman, are like ferocious tigers, which devours everyone's soul. Here, the word Mukti or liberation refers to Brahma Nirvana, also called Sayuja Mukti. This type of liberation involves merging into either the impersonal Brahman, effulgence of God, or the body of God directly. Both of them are useless. Both of them are useless. Therefore, they are condemned, and we should try to understand merging into Krishna. First of all, merging into Krishna is due to frustration or a suffering that the conditions for goes through in the material world. So we want to merge this so we can forget about all suffering and become one with Krishna. So it is due to frustration, purity. Merging into Krishna also means that it is selfishness because there is no service for Krishna. There is no service. Therefore, in the Bhagavatam and other literature, you see many great devotees like Bali Maharaj praying to Krishna. If getting liberation to merge into you, and there is no service for me. I have no service for you. To hell with that liberation. I don't want it. He condemned liberation because there is no service for Krishna. What is the use of a devotee without service for Krishna? There's no value. That is the problem with liberation. And other reason is that merging into Krishna, it is selfishness, it is the denial of service for Krishna, it is due to fear, anxiety, not out of love for Krishna. It also makes us feel offensive to Krishna, thinking that Krishna has no form, impersonal liberation. And Rupa Goswami reduced it, Brahmananda, he reduced it to insignificant, very, very insignificant, like a drop of water. He said, a water contains the hoofprint of a calf. What is the idea? The idea is that it is completely insignificant, nothing. So devotees do not go for liberation for Brahmananda. We go for Paramananda. There is a person, the Bhakta, there is a person, the Bhagwan. There is also activity. There is also activity of Bhakta for Bhagwan. Bhakta, Bhakti, so, and Bhagwan. Three things. Three things are there. Three things are there. In liberation, there is nothing, only to go and sleep. How do we feel if we are given a big empire to live? And in that empire, you don't have to do anything. Just lie down in one place, or just sit in one place, or just stand in one place. How will you feel? How can you call that enjoyment or suffering? That is suffering, it is not enjoyment. Therefore, devotees do not want it. And Bhakti Thakura and Raghunath Das Goswami, all other acharyas are giving us this clear explanation. So that we can understand and not waste our time into it. The establishment of this merging as ultimate liberation is based on word manipulation. It is not the ultimate truth any more than there are flowers growing in the sky. In reality, the only ultimate truth, Parama Tattva, is the supreme personality of Godhead, who is the possessor of all inconceivable potencies. We have been looking at the Christians' beautiful form of Krishna with the gopis and the gopas and the cows and the calves. Fresh green grass. Baby corn. This can do it. Therefore, we should go for this. Now we look at the Sabbath Takura's Bhajan Darpan. I'm just in case of the okay. Yes. Some people are envious of Bhagwan and his devotees. There are also some who are apathetic to Bhagwan's name, form, qualities, and pastimes, considering them to be imaginary. Although such envious or pathetic persons continue to suffer the reactions of their karma, they experience some sort of pleasure by discussing impersonal liberation. But that happiness is like the happiness of a criminal who commits suicide in order to escape punishment. Therefore, we must very carefully abandon all topics and all contemplation of the process of worship for attaining impersonal liberation. Also, one must give up the association of those who are eager for impersonal liberation. So Rupa Goswami explains this topic as follows. Bhakti Mukti Spriha Jabat Hisati Hiridi Bharatate Tavad Bhakti Sukha Shatra Atam Abhyudayo Bhavet Shri Krishna Charanam Bhuja Seva Nirvata Chetasam Yesam Mokshaya Bhaktanamna Kadachit Spriha Bhavet. The desire to enjoy the material world and the desire to become liberated from material bondage are considered to be two witches who hunt one like ghosts. As long as these witches remain within the heart, how can one feel transcendental bliss? Those dedicated devotees whose minds are always absorbed in the loving service to the lotus feet of Sri Krishna never have the slightest desire for impersonal devotion. That is a fact. Devotees are relishing that job. They have no attraction. A person who will live in a palace we will not think of getting one room, one BHK. He will live in a palace, will not think of one room. Yes, thinking of one room is degradation. It does not exist for a person who lives in a palace. Similarly, devotees who are absorbed in Christian consciousness and free from the desire for material gain and impersonal liberation has nothing to do with all these witches that haunt ordinary people. Because the bliss which comes from the service to Lord Krishna and Krishna's pure devotee have no comparison. So there is Paramananda cannot be compared with Brahmananda. Srila Shabdev, Lord Shabdev, he described it in the few kind of water. Brahma Sokyam tu Anantam. Ananta, unlimited. There is no end. There is no end. Eternal, ever increasing pleasure. So an ocean of bliss that drown the living entities. They drown the living entities. That is what Satyabhata Muni said. Itidre swalila bir ananda kunde sagosamni majantam akyaprayantam. Ananda Kundu. Krishna created a lake of bliss for the Brajavasis. And he is at the same time condemning the Gyanis. All of you are there, just dry. See, my people are in this, they are swimming in this endless ocean of bliss. But you are there churning the scripture. In case I didn't want his mother to do the same thing. But I said I was churning you, God, green. Christians say, hey, Mata, why you are doing this thing? All these yogis, they have been churning the ocean, the Veda. They never get me, but I'm your son. Why are you churning? Stop this thing and just feed me. Stop this thing and feed me. That's your duty. Leave this beneath for those people who are very, very dry. This is not, churning is not the process for my backters. You already got me, the ocean. What are you looking for? And Mother Shoda smiled. My son is so clever. He does not want me to continue churning, but he is not speaking directly. He simply did his action by holding my hand. Kesa held the hand on Mother Shoda. Immediately, she was able to understand the message. He wants me to stop churning. Don't churn. Leave the business for those who are very dry, but not for those who are drinking the nectar. Don't waste time. Ananda Kund, Krishna created. Bhakta Jitatvam. Bhakta Jitatvam. Yes. Krishna showed the difference between his devotees and the Gyanis. The great difference. Yes. Next. Vyoma Nayani Lakshmi Patirati. The attachment for Lakshmi Pati, Narayan, takes one to Vaikuntha, the abode of Narayan. Is known as Paravyoma or Vaikuntha, the spiritual world. In this abode, one can achieve 4 kinds of liberation. Sarupya, achieving the same features and form as Narayan. That is all right. Samivya, living in Narayan's close association. Good. Salokya, residing on the same planet with Narayan. Okay, good. And Shasti, obtaining the same opulence as Narayan. And then, what is Prem here? Here, the Prem here is covered with all these opulences. Therefore, Raghunath Das Goswami is saying we should not waste our time with this thing. Let us go to Goloka Vrindavan, the abode of the cow. It is called sweated beef because Surabi cows live there. And it is milky. The Brahma said the cows, they wet the ground as they're moving. So the place is always milky. Yes. Transcendental ocean of milk. Ocean of milk is there. Yes. So, we shouldn't waste our time to go to these places. Let us try to understand. Vaikuntha is a spiritual world. Srajiva Goswami said, Vrindavan is different from Vaikuntha because in Vaikuntha, only one Lakshmi Devi lives in one planet. In each planet in Vaikuntha, only one Lakshmi Devi is there. and there is no forest. In Vrindavan, it is a forest. Wait, Lakshmi Sahasra Sata Sambrama Sevya Manam. Jantamani Prakara Sadma Sukalpa Briksha Laksabriti Sushra Dhira Vipalayantam. Lakshmi Sahasra Sata Sambrama Sevya Manam Vindama the Purusham Dhamaham. Lakshmi Sahasra. They are unlimited copies in the local calendar. Unlimited. In Vaikuntha is one. Each planet is one. Goloka Vrindavan, innumerable. And all of them, they serve Lord Krishna with only one ingredient: affection. Affection. That is Goloka Vrindavan, different from Vaikuntha. Although this book has suggested that a devotee give up all 5 types of liberation. Still, 4 out of them, Sarupya, Samipya, Salokya, and Sasti, are not very much against Bhakti. Yes. These 4 types of liberation may be motivated either by the desire for personal opulence and happiness or by the desire for prema in service to Krishna. Of this, the first motivation is not suitable for those who only desire loving service. However, one-pointed devotees of the Lord who desire to experience only the sweetness of prema do not accept any type of liberation to Vaikuntha. Among all these devotees, those whose minds have been stolen by Govinda are the best, that is the gopis. Even the favor of the Lord of Lakshmi Narayan cannot capture their minds. Although, in principle, there is no difference between the forms of Narayan and Krishna. Krishna is superior due to principles of rasa, divine aesthetics. Yes, Narayan, Goloka, Vaikuntha is a spiritual world. But Goloka is the capital of the spiritual world. Like I said, Vrindavan has forests. Vaikuntha, no forest. Then somebody asked me, so there's no trees in Vaikuntha? When I said it, so there are no trees in Vaikuntha? There are trees in Vaikuntha, but not forests. Not forest. Forest is Raj. Yes. Next. In this regard, Srila Haridas Thakura has expressed transcendental sentiment. I have had enough with talk of celestial planets and have no use for a great kingdom on earth. Even the opulence of liberation should go far away from me, throw it away. My heart is stolen by that person in the grooves by the Yamuna, whose shining dark blue complexion is like a young tamal tree. This is from Pajavali. Is the body of Haridas Sakura. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is carrying. Dead body is considered contaminated. But here, the Supreme Lord is carrying the body of the devotee, Haridas Sakura, Nama Acharya Haridas Sakura. Is carrying the body. Nama Acharya. He's carrying the body. Why? Because of the quality of Haridas Thakur's Bhakti. The body is pure, not contaminated. What is the proof? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the body of Haridas Thakur to the sea. He bathed the body of Haridas Thakur in the sea and drank the water and said it is an amrit. I requested all the devotees to do the same. Every devotee drank for Krishna Prema. The Haridas Thakur's body gives Prema. Even his body gives Prema. Sri Chaitanya drank the water himself. He didn't order devotees to do. He personally carried the body of Haridas Thakur by himself. He personally dug the ground and put Haridas Thakur's body in Samadhi. He bathed the body and drank the water directly. I requested other devotees to do the same thing. And other devotees did in great bliss. And Chaitanya told everybody to chant Hare Krishna. Everybody chanted Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Amacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Then, after putting the body inside, he used his shovel to dig. Put the body, he used his shovel also to cover the body of Haridas Thakur. He did everything himself. Just to show us the exalted nature of Haridas Thakur. Not only that, he was speaking about the glories of Haridas Thakur, according to Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. He was speaking about Haridas Thakur as if he has 5 mouths. It means what? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in ecstasy speaking about his pure devotee. Haridas Thakur. Then he personally went to beg Prashadam for a feast, celebrating the divine and auspicious disappearance of Namacharya Haridas. He did everything himself. Why? Haridas Thakur, pure devotion is very, very hard. Parting meditation. Sri Krishna Babaji lived in a village near Varsana, India. He had gone to Vraj as a boy and performed his bhajan in this village for many, many years. He had blessed that village that there will be no hunger or epidemics in the village and that it will prosper. When he was 50 years old, he thought, half of my life is over. Who knows how long I am going to live? Everyone is going on pilgrimage to the holy places, and I have never been to any other holy places. There are 4 main holy places in India: Rameshwaram, Dwarka, Puri, and Badrikasha. He decided to tour the whole of India, visiting these 4 sacred places. As Krishnadas was about to leave, Srimati Radharani came to him in a dream and said, "Why leave? You are here in India, in Braj. I will give you everything you need. There is nothing you will find in the other places." He woke up and thought, "Oh, I must have imagined it all. The dream can't be true. After all, I just want to go to a holy place and become purified." He left and traveled everywhere. Finally, he came to the temple of Dwarakadish in Dwarka. He received a mark on his body as evidence that he had been there. Krishna Babaji finally came back to Braj. When he fell asleep on his first night back in Braj, Srimati Radharani again came to him in a dream and said, "Go away. Go away! I do not need you. Satyabhama has taken you into her entourage. You are now her servant. You have that mark on your shoulders. Get out of here. Otherwise, you will just be bothering everyone, poisoning the atmosphere of Braj." It's heavy. It is heavy. Krishnadas went to his friends, the other Mahatmas and holy men, and asked them, "What shall I do?" Listening to him, they all became frightened, saying, "Well, Srimati Rani does not want to know you. What can we say?" He said, "Please accept me. I want to be here with you." They replied, "How can we go against her will? Srimati Radharani herself has rejected you." Then he realized that there was no hope. Disheartened, Krishnadas sat in his hut and began to fast. He was fasting and chanting the holy name, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He was chanting with all his heart. In his heart, he was praying and weeping, repentance burning him inside. He was appealing to Srimati Radharani, imploring her. He fasted for 3 months, remaining in his hut. After 3 months, he suddenly saw that his body was wrapped in flames. Jagannath Babaji was in Vrindavan at that time. He sent his servant to see what was going on with Krishnadas. The servant saw his body literally burning, like that of Sati, while he was sitting and chanting Hare Krishna. All the villagers came running. They crowded around and began peeping into his window, where they saw that their saint, whom they worshipped, was burning. As the flames reached his throat, he raised his hand so that he could chant the Maha Mantra, holding his beads out of the flames. Suddenly, it was a flash, and there was nothing left of him except for a handful of streaming ashes. Jagannath Babaji, who had also gone to see what was happening, began crying out to Krishna. Vipralamba, Vipralamba. He has burned in the flames of separation from Krishna. This Babaji's disappearance day is still celebrated in springtime in this village. Shri Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Nitai Gopalanand. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Gurudev. Thank you for so ecstatic lecture. I don't know the correct words. Please forgive me. I'm hosting first time. So it was very nectarian. Mm, like it was very nectarian, and listening through a pure devotee, it is very nectarian. So I will request, first we will take questions from the day before yesterday. You, I will narrate the questions.
The ocean has see.
Meanwhile,
From
those
that.
devotees who have any questions or comments, they can raise your hand and put your questions in the chat box. We are starting with the question from day before yesterday from Romil Mataji. And then after that, we request Abhinand Prabhuji to be ready with his question from yesterday.
Gurudev from Romulan Mataji, day before yesterday question is Hare Krishna Maharaj, Nanvat Pranam. Maharaj, usually it is said that we serve our Guru in the spiritual world. So the mood of the Guru, does it match with all the disciples, or all the disciples will have different moods than the Guru? There is this confusion, Maharaj. So the Swarupa and mood of the Guru and disciple should be same or not?
In the spiritual world, there is no confusion. There is no ambiguity. Everything is perfect and complete. So we shouldn't imagine what is happening there, what is going to happen there. We shouldn't do that. Let us do our duty nicely by practicing very nicely. That is what we should do. Let us practice very nicely. Follow the discipline very nicely. Everything will be revealed. Everything. There's nothing which should be left unknown. Krishna told us that in Bhagavad Gita. There's nothing left to be known. Everything is revealed, completely, perfectly revealed. Because this is the soul in the soul uniting with the Supreme Soul in sweet relationship. So there's nothing like ambiguity. One would imagine what's going to happen, what will be my. There's no conflict. No conflict at all. It's zero.
So mood in. Okay.
Yes.
So mood in Maharaj, I think Vaikunt or Vraja is to serve the Lord only.
Yes. That's all. There's nothing there than to serve the Lord. And that service is motivated by love, affection, sweetness. Just to make the Lord happy, just to make him happy, to give him pleasure. Want him to enjoy. That's the motivation. There's no fight. Even when the queens of Dwarka came to Crusade, all of them, they went to learn from Dwarka how to serve the husband. No envy. They say you have a higher qualification than us. You can deal with 5 husbands perfectly without a quarrel. That is exceptional. So you train us who can serve our husband. There was no envy. The Jaga sister also, sisters, so as Srimati Radharani, of all of us who are serving Krishna, you are the best. Please teach us the secret of serving Krishna so that not to overthrow you. We want to please Krishna the way. This is the point. We want to please Krishna. We're not taking away your Krishna. That is not the. We want to please him because we know that you are the one who please him the most. Teach us the way. And Srimati Radharani says, hey, you, you want? Oh no, no. Oh, no. You want me to teach you my secret so you can throw me out of my service? No, that is not possible. Get out. She didn't do that. She told them, if you want to please Krishna, as I'm doing, then you should do a Kadasi. A Kadasi. The gopi said, you don't know how to do the Kadasi? She went into detail describing how they should do the fasting. After all that, then they asked, are we the first people to do this? Or has there been any person in the past who did this and attained Krishna the way you're teaching us? And they said, yes, Lord Amachandra. He did a Kadasi to succeed in the duty of going to Lanka. Similarly, is quoting authority. And the gopis they did and attained their heart desire. There's no envy. Yes. Everything is perfectly organized, perfectly arranged. Hare Krishna.
Guru Maharaj, we have 6 more questions to go. If you allow, I will have 6 more questions. 2 in chat box and 1 previous and 2, 3 are hand raised.
Can you ask the question?
Abhinand
Yeah,
Prabhu?
Abhinand Prabhu, you can ask the question.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances. Purely one lotus feet Maharaj. Thank you so much Maharaj for a wonderful class. You know, as you warned us about
Excuse me,
physical
yeah,
nature.
the voice is not clear.
Sorry?
Prabhuji, can you just keep your mobile mic closer to you? Your voice is not coming clear.
One minute.
Maybe you can just hold the phone in hand, it will be better.
Now audible? Mataji?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Gurudev, in yesterday lecture, you warned us about the offenses of a disciple towards his guru. And we are fortunate that we are in ISKCON in which many pure souls shelter us. But nowadays, we've seen that some controversies are all around about the temple. So I am thinking, and to whom we are actually trying to preach, asking us for clarification sometimes. And please guide us, Maharaj. How can we deal with this situation and maintain proper consciousness without taking any offense? Do we completely ignore this situation or questions raised by them, or should we actually both sides are devotees? So how can we deal? Please guide Maharaj. Thank you.
You have example?
As example, Gurudev, at the latest temple in ISKCON, we've seen that devotees are having some classes in between them.
So if devotees are having classes, that means both are neophytes. That's the first thing. That's the first thing to understand, that the neophyte devotees are fighting.
Yeah. And
one person cannot fight. Two people fight means both are neophytes. So we can use scriptures to advise them. This is not, it shouldn't be done. This understanding should be nicely handled. We should take it to the authorities so they can resolve it for us impartially. we shouldn't allow the situation to degenerate until we go to this stage of exchanging or physical assault. We can speak like that. Or if you're an authority, you can listen to both sides. This morning we are hearing from a biography of the Bhakti. He's very, very sharp, very intelligent. Just 5 minutes, he listened to the 5 minutes, you understand everything. I just tell you clearly where anyone else is wrong. I tell you exactly, you're wrong, you don't do it, you're wrong, you don't do it. Let us do like this. Finish. He listened to both impartially and give the judgment. Rupa Sanatana Goswami, they were doing the same thing. Of course, we're not in a level, but we learn from, first of all, being very sincere. We'll be empowered to handle these situations. We should listen to both sides and give them advice as the case will be impartially. Whoever is wrong, we should point it out. In this way, we will help both parties. Either they are safe or not, but we should tell them the plain truth. And then Krishna will handle the rest. We shouldn't take side or take any part. In this way, people will trust us. When they see our impartial nature, they will trust us. But for those who are not correct, they will feel this up. But what can be done? All right.
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you, Gurudev.
Our next question is by Arjun Prabhu. Can you unmute yourself?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble and respectful obeisances.
Thank you.
Maharaj, as we have just read that the desire for material enjoyment is like a witch residing in the heart. And in Bhagavad Gita, when Arjun was in lamentation before fighting the war, Krishna is advising him that, O son of Kunti, either you will be killed on the battlefield and attain the heavenly planets, or you will conquer and enjoy the earthly kingdom. Therefore, get up with determination and fight. So here is Krishna advising Arjun to have the material enjoyments.
No, Arjun is a leader who is naively trying to avoid his duty out of fear of being sinful. Therefore, Krishna is guiding him to do his duty and not be attached to any results. And in case Arjun is thinking, fighting, I'm going to be killed. Krishna says, if you do that, you go to. This is philosophy. What we are talking, not philosophy. What we are discussing today, it is the nourishment for the soul. But on the material plane, it's a philosophy to guide us to do the right thing. So even the soul by nature eternal. If you as a satyr, if you do your duty nicely as a satyr, if you fight, you will go to heaven or you get a kingdom to rule. Both sides. So you have nothing to rule. Do your duty. That's the point Krishna is trying to make here. The encouraging Arjun for sanctification. That is not the case. He is asking him to do his duty. Because if we mentioned before, one of the reasons of impersonalism is the fear of suffering from activities, the result of sinful activities. So they want to avoid that and just merge into Christian, which is suicide, which is condemned. Arjun doesn't want Krishna to become, Krishna doesn't want Arjun to become a new personality, not doing the duty out of fear. No, we should do our duty and give the result to Krishna. That is the point Krishna is making. Next.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisances. I don't want to speak. Maharaj, I have a question regarding in ISKCON there are multiple gurus, so we can't able to decide from whom we should connect, and it's very difficult to choose and know our eternal master. Can you please let me know? And what is if we have to take diksha from any guru, but he is not present in this material world right now? What should we do, Maharaj?
Go and meet him in the Splendid way he is. You can go and meet him where he is and take initiation for him there. Otherwise, at the first thing, go to the Splendid way he is and take initiation from there. Or you can sincerely pray to Krishna. You cannot say that, oh, Krishna, see, there are so many girls in this world. So which one am I going to marry? And all of them are very, very beautiful. Which one will I marry? You cannot marry all. It's one they're going to take. So the same way, I have so many gurus in this one. It's a society of gurus. So there shouldn't be any confusion. We can sincerely pray to Krishna. Just please show me somebody I can take shelter that will lead me to you. The qualification is sincerity. If you're very sincere, you get it. I have experienced children 2 years old identify their spiritual master. Why should a big man have difficulty in understanding this baby? That's happened to me many times. Baby. At first, I didn't believe. I said, what is happening? This baby. When I asked the father, this baby can talk? So the father was telling me, my daughter says yes, good. This baby can talk. I said, yes. She just talked to me now. Yeah, this is nonsense. The next week, just the next week again, the mother this time. Second time was the mother. And then she told me the same thing again. I remember, somebody said me this. So I said, what is the name? They say, Suadras. This is the second time, the same girl. First from the father, second from the mother, from her mother. So then this is serious. This is something from previous life. When it happened in Brazil, as you know, this is a child. When he grows, he will change mind. When he grows, he will stop this nonsense. He will not continue. Oh, his boy still continue. I was surprised. At the beginning, I was wondering what is happening. It's from previous life. So, if one sincerely pray to Krishna, you get Krishna will show you. It's not difficult, not competition. That's all. Yeah.
Maharaj, we have next question from Amisha Rawat Mataji in the chat box. Hare Krishna Maharaji, please accept my humble obeisances. Maharaji, what's the difference between Sarupya and Sarsti Mukti?
It was there in the it was there in the PPT. It was there. Didn't see. You put it again, they can see. So you can copy it. It was, so everything is here. Sarupya means what? We have the same form. We have the same form like Vishnu. Believer's body with 4 hands. The only difference is that there is no hair on the chest, so that says like Narayan. Otherwise, everything else is the same. Of course, the height also is different. Other things, the future is the same. Opulence is the same. Then Samipya. Not sure. Yeah. Samipya. We live in the same Vaikuntha and associate with the Lord. The same. the same planet with Narayan. Sahalokya residing on the same planet with Narayan. The same close associates with the Lord. And Saraswati obtaining the same opulences as Narayan. All the 6 opulences we have all. All right? And the Sanatana Goswami said that, which we have repeated many times in the Brihad Bhagavatam, Sanatana Goswami said, all these opulences are desirables. And we have given an example many times. By contrast, opulences are desirables. No matter what, all the opulences are not desirable because all of them bring suffering. All opulences, no matter what, bring suffering. If you become a famous person, if you become a famous person, then your anxiety will increase. And not an anxiety will increase because you have more enemies. I have more enemies. So people think that I'm not happy because I don't have many followers. Who killed Jesus? The followers. The followers. Who poisoned Muhammad? The followers. The followers. Who stops the Prabhupada from climbing the chariot or Jagannath chariot in US? Disciples. Disciples. So the more you get, the more anxiety you get. People are sitting under and looking at you, sitting on us, and people are sitting and saying, oh, why isn't they not me? Why not me? When are you going to die? So we can share the property. The partisans as what were lamenting. He complained to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, if you have money, print books. I'm regretting building this temple because now all my disciples are thinking about this room belongs to me, that room belongs to me, this thing belongs to me, and they're all fighting. I wish I would remove all these marbles and sell them. I use the money to print books. So is that desirable to be opulent or to be famous? You have more enemies. Yes, many people come to sadhus not to serve. Yeah, their purpose of coming to come and disturb. The same will go to Krishna. The same. Next.
Next, Maharaj, next question is from Meena Jaiswal Mataji. Mataji, please go on.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Ram Shila Gurudev. Please accept my
Krishna.
humble obeisance from the lotus feet. Gurudev, this is the question of my son. He is 9 years old. He always asks to me that why Krishna is not seen to us.
Why Krishna is not?
Not seen to us. कृष्णा हमें दिखते क्यों नहीं है भगवान हमें क्यों नहीं दिखते हैं
Not talking to us.
Maharaj, she is saying, why can't we see Krishna? That is our 9-year-old son say. Why can't we see Krishna?
Because you don't have the eye to see Krishna. You don't have the eye to see Krishna. If you have the eye, you'll see Krishna. So our Charles has given us a process to develop the eye to see Krishna. So from now onward, you should be chanting 16 rounds minimum every day. Huh? Or you should chant 9 rounds. You are 9 years old, so you should be chanting 9 rounds every day. Understand? Every day, 9 rounds. Next year, 10. Until you get to 16. You understand? You understand me?
आप समझ रहे हैं गुरुदेव पूछ रहे हैं इस साल से आपको 9 माला जप करनी शुरू करनी है, अगले साल 10 और फिर 16 माला पहुंचना है, समझे?
Yes, Gurudev.
Okay. Tomorrow I'm
Okay.
going to ask mommy. Chant
I will
nine
do.
rounds. Tomorrow, 9 rounds.
इसलिए गुरुदेव कह
Okay.
रहे हैं कि अब से तुम्हें 9 माला जप करना शुरू करना है।
I will
Okay,
ask mommy tomorrow.
Gurudev.
I've chanted 9 rounds. Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello, Gurudev. Hello, Gurudev. Hello, Ram.
Thank you. Thank you. Tomorrow I will check. Chant 9 rounds. And very soon you start to see Krishna, you talk with Krishna, you follow Krishna to the pasturing ground with the cows.
शिला गुरुदेव कह रहे हैं कल चेक करेंगे वो आपसे कि आपने चैंट किया कि नहीं, और फिर आपको धीरे धीरे कृष्ण दिखने लगेंगे।
Yes. Follow Krishna to the forest.
फिर
You
आप
want to go?
बन जाएंगे। जाना चाहते हैं?
जाना चाहते हो भगवान के नाम? बोलो यस।
No play,
saying
no frivolous
yes.
playing.
He is saying yes, he want to go to the God.
Okay. Okay. No football, no cricket, no tea, no coffee, no garlic, no onion. No. Finish. And
We
chant
don't
Hare
eat
Krishna.
onion, garlic, and tea, coffee.
No cricket, not movie, no movie. Chant Hare Krishna every day. You get eyes to see Krishna, to talk with Krishna, and follow Krishna to the forest. Hari Hari Bol. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Gurudev, I'll ask.
He did all things, but not in chanting. He don't
Now
eat onion,
start
garlic,
chanting.
and tea, coffee.
Now chanting jap begins tomorrow.
Okay.
Jap tomorrow. Hari Hari Bol. Thank you. Thank
And
you.
Gurudev, our next question is from Dipali Bhatt Mataji. Hare Krishna, my dear Srila Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisances onto your lotus feet. Gurudev, as you mentioned that impersonal liberation is like committing suicide, then my question is why Krishna as Lord Buddha gave this process that will lead to impersonal liberation and suffering. Gurudev, my second question is that people who have understanding that Lord Vishnu is supreme, how should we preach them because we want them to get the highest goal?
This knowledge, according to Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said, this knowledge cannot be given to people who are not austere. They will not understand. It's given to fortunate people who are very austere. They can understand this. That they are clean in their habit, in their thing. Their head is not congested with this illusion. Then they will understand. So, first of all, let us encourage people to take prasadam and participate in hearing the holy name. Then we can gradually become purified to come to this understanding. It's not easy to understand Krishna at this point. It's come gradually. Take prasadam, chant the holy name. Then we can understand Krishna, the supreme presence of Godhead. And yes, Lord Buddha gave this teaching. And Srila Prabhupada mentioned in the first canto of Bhagavatam that we accept Lord Buddha as the incarnation of God, but his teachings and his followers we don't accept. We don't accept them. That means that Krishna designed this to bewilder people who are foolish. It is meant for bewildering those who are foolish. It's not for sincere devotees. If we practice very nicely, then we'll have the mercy of Krishna to rise above all this. That is why we should understand that to become a devotee, it is not easy. It is very, very, very rare for someone to become a devotee. So we should try to appreciate the mercy our acharyas have done to bring us to this process. We should sincerely appreciate them and practice very nicely. It's not easy to come to this position. Not easy. Otherwise, why so many big scholars cannot understand this? Not even fools. Like big scholars who have academic knowledge. Why they cannot understand this? Because it's not easy. It's not easy. So let us chant very nicely. And we'll get the purification to understand Krishna's two Bhagavan. I am. All right. I will take a break for today and continue tomorrow. Hari Hari Bol, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare
Srila
Krishna.
Bhakti Thakura ki jai. Srila Raghunath Goswami ki jai. Sri Manah-Siksa ki jai. Nitai Premanandi. All single devotees.
Hare Krishna.
See you all tomorrow.
Jai.
Stay
Jai
hungry.
Gurudev. Thank you so much for your association.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gurudev.
Thank you so much.
Dear devotees, here we come to the end of our today's session. And we would like to thank our Seva team today. So we had for the hosting today Shweta Mataji, and the song was offered by Sonali Mataji. Hindi interpretation was done by Grace Yadavpati Prabhu. Portuguese language interpretation was done by Grace Yogini Devi Dasi Mataji. We had Grace Madhurila Mataji admitting and renaming participants. Bhupendra Prabhuji was there for sharing the screen today. And all of you wonderful devotees are present here to make this session really sweet and more relishable with your wonderful questions and your sweet faces and wonderful associations. So see you all tomorrow, and we'll be concluding our verse 4 tomorrow and seeing it in the third session. Until then, Hare Krishna, Shri Kartik Mas ki Jai, Shri
Jai.
Radha
Jai
ki
Mataji
Jai,
ki jai.
and Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai.
Jai. And check out the district, the person with the Patitana Pal, the Vaishnavi.